Let's have a drink first of all.
Yeah.
Well, he needs a drink really. I'm not the one under pressure. So Matt, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It works now.
We'll try not to be too silly. I'm going to ask you some questions. They're quite random. And that's not really my fault. I blame other people who will name this. But I've been told to ask these questions under duress. Okay. How long have you been in this church?
Ever since I was a little boy, and I think it's probably about 3 years old. 3/4 when we moved up from Bedford, so Dad took pastorship of this church. So a long time, so a total of 27 years. So.
What? You old.
That's a good intro, 27 years. Okay, how did you come to know God?
I think, looking back on it now, that obviously growing up in a sort of Christian family, that I've always known God along the way. So I've always known He's there, but it wasn't until I was about sort of 15, middle teens, that I started taking it a lot more seriously and decided that I need to sort myself out a bit more. So it's about that age.
What do you do for a job?
No, I'm not mechanic. I'm on the dog. I'm a business development manager in the NHS. A lot of people tend to ask, well, why does the NHS need a business development manager? Well, what I basically do is try and set up and do the admin side on setting up new services within the hospital, bringing in more income and setting up, try and make a better level of care that we do a lot better, so, which is all good.
How does knowing God affect your working life?
On a daily basis, I would say. Always, sort of like every day, I always pray like when I go to work that, you know, God, give me a good day, give me a blessed day, help me to do the right things, help me to say and do the right things as well. So I feel it's very important that it's always there, and when I do pray, I always feel a lot better at the end of the day, which is always good.
Quite a long question, but again, I don't take the blame. Do you think a God who created the universe is interested in our everyday lives?
Yes. Yes, most definitely. I mean, if you notice the number of hairs on my head, which I can count yours from here, so then most definitely, yes. I feel that he likes to have a constant relationship and friendship with us, so yeah, it's very important.
Okay. What talents do you think God has given you?
Apart from good looks.
That's an obvious one.
Wouldn't say so, Emma. Not just me. No, I feel he's given me a lot of talents. Obviously, I'm quite computer literate, which has been like that since a very young age. So I can never write properly now, so I blame my parents for that. That's not necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, I have a lot of computer talent. I used to do a lot of programming aside, so I used to do the websites, but I no longer do that. But I feel like the talents God has given me is like I said, it's like on a computer. I like sort of sound and vision, so I'm very techie and with lots of bits and pieces. So I like gadgets and blue lights.
You forgot about the kebab shop.
Wow, blue lights, kebab shop. I'm trying to get the connection. Yeah. All right, last question. This is probably the most profound, really. What advice would you give to someone who feels they have nothing to give?
Everybody has something to give. Everybody has some kind of talent. No matter how small people think it is, maybe just saying hello to someone, which is a really big talent in itself. It may be just something just as simple as like bringing a meal in on a Sunday, and doing a joint lunch, and that's a big talent. So everybody has a talent, and I believe that. I mean, if they don't know what it is, it may be worth just asking someone to ask, well, what is my talent? And obviously someone very close to you will say X, Y, and Z, and you may be a little bit unknown to it all, so it may just sort them out.
Well, thank you for speaking to us this evening. Not everyone, give them a round of applause.